Hi, welcome to Ekate's Crossing. Okay, so this is not astrology, moonology is not something that I'm very au fait with. So what I want to do is really sort of spend a little bit of quality time this month diving into the Moonology deck. I haven't really spent any quality time with it. So I want to begin by having a read of, or having a look at the guidebook a little bit. So it goes into the contents, which is cool. Welcome to the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Okay, you have in your hands a guidebook to a magical tool that can help you to create your own reality and change your life in amazing ways. These cards will show you the power you already have to manifest your dreams. Maybe you already know intuitively that manifesting and the moon go hand in hand. It's almost as if they were made for each other. The moon is the magical queen of our skies, and in astrology, of our emotions. And what we do, we manifest with our emotions. So the energies of the moon are the perfect conduit for our magical manifestations. Indeed, manifesting with the moon, consciously creating in tune with the magical lunar cycle, is something ancient magical women and men have done for millennia. Now it's your turn. In fact, we're all creating our lives anyway, consciously or unconsciously. We're constantly creating our reality with our feelings, thoughts and actions. These cards will show you how to do that more consciously. If the idea that we're creating our lives with our feelings, thoughts and actions is new to you, your first question might be, so if I'm creating my life, why do I sometimes create things I'm not happy with? This is a complex question, but the simple answer is that it often happens when we haven't processed our worries. As a result, fear overtakes us, and because what we focus on is what we get, we sometimes end up attracting or creating the last thing we want. The antidote is to focus on what we do want, rather than thinking about what we don't want. These cards will help you do that. As you work with the cards, sometimes you'll be delighted with the messages you receive, and sometimes the cards will give you pause for thought or a gentle prod in a new direction, reminding you that you still have work to do. The Moonology Manifestation Oracle will give you support and guidance as you continue to manifest. Each card interpretation in the guidebook this guidebook will help you to understand what you're currently bringing into your life. Is the outlook encouraging or challenging? Explain the best mindset to get into when you draw a particular card, how to harness its energy, and when and how to boost your manifesting powers for the best possible outcome. Reveal what the card means in an astrological sense for anyone who wants to deepen their astrological and moonological understanding. Hope you enjoy learning how to work with the moon as a cosmic timer to create the life of your dreams. Okay, the moon unites us all over the world. She's been spinning around us here on planet Earth as we spin around the sun for what feels like forever. She's our closest heavenly body. She's free to all to see as well. In astrology and moonology, the moon represents the goddess. Even now, as man plans to land on the moon again and even create a base on her, the moon is sacred. Men and women have been watching her, waxing and waning through the night sky for millennia. Indeed, archaeologists have discovered cave markings showing that the different phases of the moon were being noted as far back as 15,000 years ago. Of course, back then people lived mostly outdoors and were entirely connected to nature. So it was natural that they tuned into these cycles. The magical moon circles the earth every 29 days. As she moves through the sky, she creates angles to the sun, which create the 8 main phases we work with today. So we've got the new moon, when we make restarts and also plant the seeds of our intentions and desires. Crescent moon, when we should work hard to manifest our goals. First quarter moon, when mini crisis and obstacles emerge. Gibbous moons, when we feel fit to burst. Full moon, when we see how our manifesting has worked and we release. Decimating moon, when we share what we've learned. Last quarter moon, when a mini crisis might prompt more release work. Balsamic moon, taking in the dark moon when we can heal and feel soothed. In this oracle, we'll work with just 4 of these phases: the new moon, the first quarter moon, the full moon, and the last quarter moon. The new moon is invisible to us. The phase marks the start of the waxing cycle of the moon, which lasts around 2 weeks, from the new moon to the full moon. This is the time to make your wishes and plant your intentions deep into her dark skies, like pushing a seed into the dark of the earth. The first quarter moon. The first quarter moon occurs 7 to 10 days after the new moon, and is when, somewhat paradoxically, she looks like a half moon. In the northern hemisphere, she looks like a D shape, while down under in the southern hemisphere, she has a C shape. During this phase, challenges and obstacles may arise. Okay. So I'm in the southern hemisphere. She's got a C shape when she's the first quarter. Right, okay. The full moon occurs 15 to 18 days after the new moon. She brings a climax, sometimes an emotional explosion, and a chance to see what you've manifested before we move into her waning cycle, which runs from full moon back to new moon. Last quarter moon. The last quarter moon occurs 7 to 10 days after the full moon, and is time to let go, release and surrender anything that didn't work out, and even hibernate. Okay, working with the cards. The Moonology Manifestation Oracle is made up of 48 cards. So we've got 48 cards in the deck, right? Okay, and so that draw in the magical energies of the 4 main phases and the 12 signs of the zodiac. Each card carries its own frequency and reveals what you're currently manifesting and how to steer and boost your manifesting powers for the best possible outcome. So if you get a new moon card, these cards herald opportunities. They represent doors that are opening up. Here you'll find suggestions for archangels to call on and work with to boost your manifesting potential, as well as insights about the planetary energies that guide the zodiac sign of each particular card. When you draw a new moon card, it suggests that a situation is still unfolding for you and may be a sign that you have a way to go before all is said and done. Overall, new moon cards are very positive. They suggest a situation is unfolding in your favor, and it's not too late to influence a positive outcome. Okay, the first quarter moon cards. These cards reveal how you're being challenged. Looking at the zodiac sign on each card helps us to understand the dynamics and find solutions. The card interpretations in this guidebook will explain how to use the obstacles arising as springboards to get where you want to be. Drawing a first quarter moon card suggests that the way forward is possible, if not clear. Each of these cards carries the energy of one of the 7 chakras. The chakras are energy centers in our body which we can work with to increase balance, harmony and well-being. They run in a single column from the top of the head to the base of your spine and connect your physical self with your energetic body and the higher realms. When our chakras are balanced in good shape, so are we. Okay, I'm not going to go through each of the chakras because you know the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra can be an own study in yourself. Okay, if you choose to perform a ritual to push past your challenges, you'll be asked to work with the color of the chakra that aligns with the energies of the zodiac sign of that particular card. Okay, full moon cards. These cards are all about climaxes. The energies are peaking when one of these cards come up, for better or worse, though always for your highest good. You're getting to a pinnacle in your situation. The cards show you how to handle the energies. Okay, in a spiritual life and experience, the full moon represents the goddess. So the full moon cards carry goddess energy. The guidebook reveals which goddess to call in and work with to boost your manifesting powers at each full moon. Okay, I'm not going to read about that, that's okay. Okay, last quarter moon cards. Lastly, these cards signify a conclusion of one kind or another. The energies of these cards is clearing. They're all about sweeping out leftover energetic debris that needs to be released ahead of the new moon, which heralds the start of a new lunar cycle. Last quarter moon cards help you to make way for the new when it comes, which could be sooner than you expect. These cards carry healing crystalline energy. And later in the guidebook has been included a selection of crystals to work with at each last quarter moon. You can choose one to hold while you meditate, or keep it close by as you go about your day. Alternatively, you can use 5 or 6 crystals to make a grid. The elements. In astrology and moonology, the 12 zodiac signs are ruled by the 4 elements: fire, earth, air and water, which are reflected in the design and colour palette of the cards. Okay, so fire rules Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and these cards show vibrant, fiery red, orange and gold tones. Earth rules Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, earth cards reflecting the grounding and stabilizing greens and tones of nature. Air rules Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. These cards feature the uplifting lilacs and silvers associated with intellect and logic. And water rules Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Water cards show blue and aquas to reflect the gentle ebb and flow of emotions. Learning to feel the different elements as you work with the oracle will help to deepen your understanding of the cards and the phases of the moon. Planetary days and hours. Within the card interpretations in this guidebook, you'll find references to planetary days and hours. For example, the new moon in Aries card states that the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries, or on Tuesday, Mars Day, or during Mars hours. This is because while any time truly is good time for manifesting, there are said to be extra powerful times to perform rituals. Planetary days. The idea of doing rituals on a particular day draws on an ancient system used to attribute planetary energies to different days. Here are the traditional correspondence. Okay, Sundays is associated with the sun, which guides the sign of Leo. Monday is associated with the moon, which guides the sign of Cancer. Tuesday is associated with Mars, which guides Aries and Scorpio. Wednesday with Mercury guides Gemini and Virgo. Thursday with Jupiter, which guides Sagittarius and Pisces. Friday with Venus, Taurus and Libra. Saturday with Saturn, Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay. Note that in the system we use only the classical planets, which those that can be seen by the naked eye, since the system was devised before the invention of the telescope. So we have Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Planetary hours. Oh my god, you can go beyond planetary days and work with them. I'm not going to go into that too much because I feel like that's an extra aspect that I don't really want to sort of dive into just yet. Okay, bless the cards. You can do whatever you want to, however you want to bless your cards is totally up to you. I'm not going to get all that, getting to know your deck, 3 simple card readings, a single card reading, which I'm going to do at the moment. I'm not going to go into past, present, future, or lunar cycle reading at the moment. That's another aspect here. Then it goes into new moon cards. The energies of these cards represent the doors that are opening up to you. New moon Aries, go for it. Okay, so let's start with the new moon cards. Let's pull all them out first. Let's separate and do the new moon. We don't want the first quarter. So we want all the new moon cards first, because that's what we're going to dive into. Oops. Okay, new moon. Let's dive into these cards first, because this is what we're sort of a learning process, right? So we're not trying to so we're going into new moons, right? So we just want to learn the cards. We're not really sort of doing big readings or anything like that at this stage. We just want to learn the cards, learn and understand what we're doing. So we're just doing all the new moon cards first. It's going to take me a minute to separate. So grab your deck, go through, and just grab all the new moon cards first. Because this is what we're doing. We just want to learn all the new moon ones first. Let's go through. This is going to take us a little bit of a moment. Right. Okay. Okay, so we've grabbed all the new moon cards first. Let's put the others away for now, because we're not going to focus on them at the moment. We're just going to focus on the new moon cards. Okay, so I'm not going to go through and learn every card today. We're just going to choose one card for reflection. Okay, let's just, what one are we actually going to reflect on today? Okay, we're going to do new moon in Libra. Okay, know you are loved. Oh, what a beautiful card to start with. Okay, so this is what we're going to start with. New moon in Libra. So let's grab the guidebook and let's have a look and see what the new moon in Libra is. New moon in Libra. Okay, know you are loved. This is what we're going to reflect on today. There's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. So it's about open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or a platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is limit now, if you react with love. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a romance, a job interview, or any important relationship. Manifesting mindset. Consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Get out and meet new people. Manifesting tips for calling in love. Okay, Archangel Jophiel, whose beauty, who reminds us that beautiful thoughts attract beautiful experiences. So this is what I'm going to focus on today. Is calling in Archangel Jophiel, whose beauty, who reminds us that beautiful thoughts attract beautiful experiences. So let's just take a minute and think about Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel, surround us with love. Bring us love. Bring us beautiful thoughts. Attract beautiful experiences. Archangel Jophiel, bring us love. Okay. Next, we're going to call on the energy of the loving and abundant planet Venus. Connecting to the planet Venus. Okay, now it's imagine your perfect day. What would happen and whom would you be with? Really delve into it. Note that if you're manifesting a new relationship, it's crucial that you never attempt to interfere with anyone else's free will. Okay, your manifestation affirmation. Love makes my world go round. 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 Okay, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra, or on a Friday, or during a Venus hour. Okay, don't worry about that right now. The new moon in Libra takes place when the sun and moon are on the same degree in Libra. It knows that all good manifesting comes from the heart. Okay, so today we're going to focus on know you are loved. So in loving yourself and others. Okay, so love makes my world go round. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Love. What an interesting card. What a great way to start this series. And we're going to focus on this each day, and we're going to see where we are. Just want to use these cards because that's what we're going to learn this week. Love makes the world go round. Know you are all loved. New moon in Libra. Interesting card for sure. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. And don't forget to check out the Ko-Fi if you want to book a private reading with me, or you want to donate, support the channel in any way with memberships, with exclusive content, all that sort of little bit, discounts and all sorts of bits and pieces. Okay, that's it from me. Take care and blessed be.